All right, so in this lesson, we're going to be covering how you can basically grow and shrink things, how you can rotate them, and how you can move them around, okay? So you do need to have the selection tool selected. It's up here in the top left, looks like an arrow. And what's unique about Inkscape and that you're probably not really familiar with is when you click on an item, you'll notice that it has these bounding boxes. And if you click again, notice these arrows and watch them change. Okay, so we have several options to choose from whenever this happens. So we have basically the rotate and tilt type of arrows. So there's your tilt, and here's your rotate. So you can grab those handles. You can see that they're being highlighted in green whenever you're over them in order to utilize them. So we talked about the rotate and we talked about the transform or the shift, and those work in the other direction as well. So what is the other arrows for? So we have the stretch right, we have the stretch left, and we also have the grow and shrink. Now, there's options or key modifiers that you can utilize when using these arrows. So if you hold the control button down, first, and then go ahead and click on an arrow, you can constrain proportions. And if you look at the top left, that's basically the anchor point of where it is growing and shrinking from. So you see the little crosshairs in the top left. Now, sometimes you'll want to utilize a control shift. And so you're going to hold the control button down, hold the shift button down, then go ahead and start clicking here. And notice that crosshair goes to the center for the anchor point. So now you're growing and shrinking this item here and using the anchor point of the middle. So those are various ways. Now, how do you move shapes? Well, you saw me do it, and I really didn't explain it. So you hover your mouse over the shape, you'll see the crosshairs, and you're able to move it right then and there. You can also double select things. So I can select this by drawing a little lasso around them and move those. Or sometimes you'll have other shapes on here, and you just want to move maybe this red one right here and this turquoise circle. So I can select the red one, hold the shift button down, and I would now select that, the circle, and I'm able to move those around as well. So let me go back and do that. So I'm going to hold the shift button down, and now I'm able to move those shapes. So that's basically the moving, the rotating, the growing and shrinking that you can do in Inkscape utilizing the selection tool.